Decapitated pig heads were dumped at a Muslim cemetery in Australia in the immediate and shocking aftermath of the horrific Bondi Beach Massacre, an act meant to inflame tensions and desecrate a place of sacred mourning for the deceased. This provocative act of vandalism closely followed the deadly shooting that tore through a joyful Jewish celebration on December 14th, turning a night of festivity into one of profound tragedy and loss. The apparent act of retribution unfolded early on December 15th, with local police receiving urgent reports around 6 a.m. about the gruesome discovery that horrified the community at dawn. Details of this disturbing vandalism were swiftly reported by the news outlet RT on December 15th, shining a spotlight on the rising wave of retaliatory hate sweeping through Sydney's neighborhoods. Officers rushed to visit the scene without delay, carefully removed the offensive pig heads from the sacred grounds, and immediately opened a comprehensive investigation to identify and bring the perpetrators to justice, as police officially stated. A prominent funeral director and the cemetery's dedicated undertaker passionately condemned the act as senseless and deeply hateful, urging an end to the cycle of violence tearing at the fabric of society. To whoever did this, you have proven nothing except hatred. You are not a solution to any problem, you are part of the problem. This is pure stupidity. It achieves nothing. It only fuels anger, pain, and division. We do not need more people being revved up and amped up by cowardly actions like this. These people in those graves were dead long before what happened yesterday. They have nothing to do with current events. Graves are places of rest, dignity, and respect, across all faiths and all humanity. If you want peace, this is not the way. If you want justice, this is not the way. All you are doing is showing a lack of humanity." Unquote. At least 15 innocent lives were tragically killed and many others left severely injured when two men suddenly opened fire on a vibrant Hanukkah event on December 14th, shattering the holiday spirit with ruthless bullets. Police have officially identified the suspects as Sajid Akram, who was killed right at the scene amid the chaos, and his son Naveed Akram, who barely survived the confrontation. Naveed Akram, now miraculously out of his coma after intense medical care, remains in the hospital under tight police guard following being shot by responding officers during the fierce exchange. Australian broadcaster ABC has credibly reported that the deadly pair had explicitly pledged their allegiance to the terror group ISIS, exposing the radical ideology fueling their deadly rampage. Australia's Muslim community leaders have firmly refused to accept the body of the attacker, rejecting any association with his horrific crimes, according to reports from RT News. Muslim leaders reportedly stressed that such extreme and senseless violence was entirely contrary to the peaceful teachings of Islam that emphasize compassion and mercy, as detailed by RT News. Meanwhile, a brave local Muslim man has been widely praised across the nation for heroically intervening by tackling one of the assailants head-on, risking everything to stop the bloodshed. Media outlets have identified him as Ahmed Al-Ahmed, a courageous shop owner who ended up getting hospitalized for his injuries sustained in the selfless act of valor. Prime Minister Anthony Albanese also personally visited the national hero Al-Ahmed in the hospital, where he warmly met him and hailed his extraordinary courage as a shining example for all Australians.